I know the new Berserker strat for beating raids in Pokemon Scarlet Violet was just revealed and everyone's like hype up and trying to get organized and doing it. However, there's still a fairly high failure rate, it seems. Now, this video is going to erase that problem entirely. Not only that, it's also going to erase the need to have Nintendo Switch Online, and it's going to erase the need for teammates entirely. This video is going to show you how you can solo your 6-star raids like that. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. Shout out for this method, by the way, and the entire method goes to N9 Kai over on YouTube. So the Pokemon, the star of the show for this whole thing is going to be Gholdengo. And I have a level 100 Gholdengo now. In order to get them, you're going to have to collect and farm all of the Gimmighoul chests that you'll find in the towers and the ruins. And they respawn every day. So when you get to 999 coins, you'll eventually be able to evolve the thing into Gholdengo. So you'll be able to do that then, but do keep in mind you want to make sure you have the best stats possible, so don't use him in battle until you can update his IVs and EVs. Well, his EVs in particular. Here we have maxed out our HP and our special attack, meaning we're going to be using 26 HP ups on him and 26 calciums to increase our special attack to the max. That should be one of the first things you do if you finally designated a Pokemon for use for this method, because otherwise if you're using them in battle and stuff, some of the other EVs might get added in and it's just awkward to try and fix that up. First of all, for the HP ups and the calciums, they're in this Chansey store right here, and this town is Montenevra. This is the Ghost Gym town, guys, and it's right beside the Poke Center is where you want. You want to come in here and you want to buy 26 of each, the HP ups and the calciums. There's the calciums, they're 10k a piece, and so are the HP ups. So you're going to need to farm a little bit of money to get these. However, we do have the item cloning method for you to do that. So you will all be able to do that fairly easily. Next up, for hyper training him, you can go to the Poke Center, and this man right here will hyper train any of your Pokemon at level 50. You can use regular bottle caps, which are really easy to get. You get them from raids all the time, and you'll be able to max out your IVs that way. I recommend maxing all of them out just so you have it as well, just so you can perform the best in the raids when it matters. So do that. Next, we got to go get an attack for him. This is going to be the main attack we're going to use in raids. So in order to get it, it's actually a secret TM, in a secret location here. Go to the North Province Area 3 Poke Center. This is where the Fairy Team Star Camp was. I'm going to go there, and there's a secret cave west of this camp along the beach. I'll show you where that is right now. So along the beach, just keep going left, and you'll find it right around the corner. Across the water a little bit. There it is. And inside is a really powerful TM. Super easy to miss this. Steel Beam, okay? This is 140 damage for a steel attack. So the moves you want, this is the moveset. Metal Sound, Nasty Plot, Recover, and Steel Beam. That is your moveset for this, and we're already good to go. So the ability here, Good as Gold, is what's going to carry this build to your solo wins in 6-star raids. You cannot be affected whatsoever. You cannot have your attack reduced. You cannot get paralyzed, burned, or any of that. You cannot be put to sleep. Nothing. So you're going to be completely God mode in these 6-star raids. Finally, if you're using the Steel move, you want to give him Metal Coat, which is going to be one of the held items you'll have in here somewhere. There it is, Metal Coat. An item to be held by a Pokemon is a special metallic coating that boosts the power of the holder's steel type move, so you're going to get even more power on it. Now it's time to try a 6-star raid, and this is what they look like on the map. They're those black glowing ones which you can of course reset with a day skip. You don't even have to close your game, you just go to your system settings, your date and time, and move forward a day on your Switch, and you'll be able to respawn these as you go. So once you beat one, you can go straight into another one, and you don't even need online. You don't need any teammates. You can do this all by yourself. Alright, so here she is. This is our 6-star raid. We're going to go tackle it solo, alright? So let's go into it here. We can. And instead of challenging as a group, which most people would be doing for 6 stars because they're just so difficult, you're going to challenge alone, and that's actually important. I'll explain all this stuff now. Why? You're going to be having 3 NPCs take up the roles with you, and when the NPCs die, they don't reduce the timer, unlike real players, and that's a big issue. The reduced timer is a big problem, and that's why you don't want human players with you doing this method. So, it's solo. We're going to go ahead and defeat this Frostmoth. Now, next up is the setup. But also, another good factor about the NPCs is, if you're using Hex, most of the time the NPCs will inflict a status condition on the other guy, but not all the time. That's why I'm using Steel Beam in this case. So straight into it, guys, we're going to do a setup. Let's go ahead and use Metal Sound 3 times, guys. 3 times. There's 1. Start of the snow. I mean, yeah, I think we got a little lucky on the typing, but we'll do another one after this. Let's go for another Metal Sound. No harm done. And one more Metal Sound. Okay, that's 3. So that's his max defense gone. That's as low as it can get. Now we're going to start buffing our own attack. Alright, so now we start using Nasty Plot 3 times. Nasty Plot 3 times. But because this is a 6-star raid, unlike 5-star raids, the NPCs aren't taking his health down low enough whereby he will use a shield. Not straight away. He will take his time doing it, so that's really good for us. Let's do another Nasty Plot here. And one more after that, and then we're ready to attack, I believe. And again, he's bug type, but he has ice moves, so we're actually sitting alright here. We're not going to be taking too much damage because of his typing. That's pretty convenient for us. But like I said, we'll do another one, and let's do... Let's do one more Nasty Plot, if I get a chance. This is the last one, and then we're ready to attack. Alright. Perfect. Now sometimes, depending on how slow you are or how much health is taken off them, they will use their shield. But it doesn't matter. You can cut through that when you're set up. So look at that. Okay, now he actually is going to get to use his shield. We do take damage from Steel Beam, but it's not an issue. If we die, okay. If we can heal up. We can use Recover if we get a chance. It was good. That was the full setup. We did a good number here. Alright, let's just go ahead for the Recover here. We have time after he uses his shield. Now, he did get rid of his defense down. However, we still have our special attack up. I'm going to go ahead and use another Steel Beam here. And it's very different from the Berserker strat in the sense that you don't have to rush. You don't have to rush. You can just take your time now. Alright, let's go for some Nasty Plots once again, now that we're back. You should probably try to stay alive just so you don't have to do setups every time as well. That was my bad, I should have done another Recover. I actually forgot we lose HP by using Steel Beam, but that's okay. Let's go again. Timer is looking great, right? I mean, we still have this entire timer. Like a third of the time. So we're absolutely fine here. And let's do one more. The NPCs, again, just doing their business, absolutely not affecting us whatsoever with dying or anything like that. They're just perfect. Alright, that's it. We're back to max like that. We're just back to max special attack all of a sudden. And another Steel Beam should cut it. Or at least do a fair chunk. 2 more should finish him off, I think. Yeah, there's 1. And it doesn't matter about the last hit. You can die on the last hit. All you have to do is beat him. So we don't have to use a Recover here. Just go straight for the Steel Beam. And bam. Alright. He's like a sliver of health left. The NPCs will finish him off. Don't worry. But we still have all the time in the world. It's just so easy. Like, you would never be able to do this under normal circumstances. It's so easy. Alright, come on, guys. Get a move in. Alright. And one last Steel Beam for the finish. I think he's already beaten, actually. Yeah, there he goes. Okay. Perfect. That's it. I mean, we did just solo a 6-star raid. And we even died. Necessarily, you shouldn't die. You should probably use recover to stay alive. That's just my bad. I didn't even play perfectly, but I still beat it. I still beat it. So you're set up, guys. You don't have to be the best player. You don't have to play perfectly. You're set up with this Pokemon to be able to handle 6-star raids. Let's do another one. Yo, nice. And our rewards, Sour Herb and Mystica. So, of course, 6-star raids and 5-star raids are still going to give you Sour Herb and Mystica, or different Herb and Mystica, which is what you want for a lot of the buffs, the shiny buffs and stuff. So that's nice. I got a Sour one. And I got the Pokemon. So that's another one for the Dex as well. Alright, so upon finishing your raid, it's going to disappear like this. However, all you have to do to get a new one is go down to your system settings. Date and time, and just move your day forward 1 day like that. You don't even have to close your game. Go back into your game, look at your map, and we're gonna have another 6-star raid somewhere already spawned. And you can do this as many times as you want. Guys, keep in mind, sometimes, rarely, there might be a situation where one doesn't spawn. Alright? You can just skip a day again, and it will. Another one will. So, let's just see if we got one this time. No, I don't see one on my map, oddly enough, so that's a good coincidence. Let's just go ahead and do it again. So hit the home, system settings, system, date and time, 1 day forward. That's all you need. And you'll see the things come up on the right-hand side. The Pokemons from the outbreaks have disappeared, mass outbreaks are occurring, because that changes the outbreaks too. It also changes the dens. So let's find our 6-star den here. Alright, there it is. It's right there. So let's easy fly there. And let's do another one. It's Gengar. Dragon type. Perfect. We're going to challenge it alone. Alright, guys, let's do that. Man, I feel so empowered with our Gholdengo now. So we're against the Gengar. It is going to be super effective against us. And when you're going up against something that's super effective against you, you may not be able to win them all. It depends on how well you play or if you get a little bit of lucky. But if you do go up against something like this and you know you'll be able to take it out when it does not have high special defense, Gengar is not known for having high defense. It's a glass cannon. We should be able to get the one hit on it. So we're going to do not a full setup of 3-3. We're going to do maybe 2-2. For the 2 Metal Sounds and the 2 Nasty Plots, and then just go for the one hit on him. That should give us enough time to be able to pull it off. Let's go for the Metal Sounds straight away. And he used Will-O-Wisp, which does not affect us. And that's really important to go for here, because AI in this game is not deep. They don't know my ability. And we missed our Metal Sound, so it's even, I guess. But let's go again. He has Shadow Ball. It's going to hurt. He's going to hurt us. Wow, that did a lot. That's a crit. Of course it would be, wouldn't it? Let's just get the Metal Sounds off. So that's 1 Metal Sound. And let's get another Metal Sound off if we can. He's going for the Shadow Ball again. That's going to kill us. Okay, so pretty... Oh, no, it didn't kill us that time? Okay, what? I don't know. Anyway, that's 2 Metal Sounds. And since we're on the last HP, we are going to die once. So let's go for the last Metal Sound here. He went for the Shadow Ball. That's fine. Fine. So it's 2 Metal Sounds on him. We're going to go straight on the revive. We're going to go straight for the Nasty Plots. 2 Nasty Plots to be precise. But a good thing about the AI having status conditions, it's kind of important. And a lot of the enemies that you face are going to have them. They don't care about your ability. They don't recognize that. They only recognize that they haven't gotten a status condition on you. So they're going to go and waste a lot of turns trying to get Will-O-Wisp, Paralysis, Sleep, Poison on you. And they're just going to keep doing it a lot throughout the raid, which gives you a lot of scope, a lot of free space to prepare to get the setup and just get one shot on them. There he goes again, another Will. Just keeps going because I just don't have it on me. Super powerful, man. But this, again, he does have the super effective attacks. He still did hit us. So now that we've gotten 2, he's actually pretty good on the HP here. I'm going to go for 1 more Nasty Plot because I think we still have good time on this. Oh, we've already maxed out our... Oh, we've already maxed it out. Oh, never mind. I don't know what's going on there. Sorry. Okay, now we're maxed out special attack. My mistake. I misread something. And now we're going to go for the Steel Beam. Hopefully before he gets a shield up. Go for Steel Beam here. Okay, went for the Will-O-Wisp. Perfect. Now this should one-shot him right now. Bam! There he goes. So that is the strat you want to do on manageable, super effective against you Terra raids that are 6-star. We just knocked out the Gengar. Easy clap. Guys, you have the power. You have the power. Go forth. Take on the 6-star raids by yourself with this setup, and you will win almost all of them, most of them if not. And just play well. Just be careful. Know your situation. And you'll get the hang of it after a bit of practice as well. If you're not used to the raids, after a couple of raids and a bit of practice trying to win them, you'll start winning them. You'll start knowing what to do in what situations. You'll start just winning them all. So bam! 6-star Gengar, done. Super effective against us. Absolutely handy. That's it for this guide, guys. Feel free to mess around with the different moves like Steel Beam or Hex. It seemed like in both of those raids, I did not get NPCs that inflicted status conditions, so that's why I didn't really go for Hex myself. I went for Steel Beam, but even with some misses, even with some deaths, we still beat them. Even against super effective against us. So that was pretty sweet. And it's always going to be even so much easier for you to just one-shot the raids that you are super effective against as well. So do tactfully use your moves for that sort of situation. And thanks for watching. Drop a sub if you're new, and I'll see you around in the next one. Enjoy soloing 6-star raids. Till then, guys, bye!